So, today, I'm going to do something special. On Quora, there are certain questions that always being thrown around. And that question, mostly intrigues me most of the time. The question that intrigues me this time is this one. The question is, can anyone direct me to where exactly it says the earth is flat in the Bible? Please. So this person wants to know where in scriptures it says that the earth is flat. There is nothing in scriptures that come even close to flat earth. I know that the flat earth is always claimed, that it's Isaiah 40 verse 22 and 14 other scriptures explain a flat earth, but it doesn't explain flat earth. Anyone that does perceive it that way, and I sound like a broken record plate here, doesn't understand scriptures, nor does it understand basic science. In 1 Chronicles 16 verses 30, you can read, "Tremble before him, all the earth. The world is firmly established. It cannot be moved." So, this one means that the earth is big. Now I ask you, go try to move it. Come on, try it. You can't. Only the Most High can. And He established earth firmly. He is the creator of all things. In 1 Samuel 2 verses 8, you can read, "He raises the poor from the dust and lifts the needy from the ash heap. He seats them with princes and has them inherit a throne of honor. For the foundation of earth are the Lord Yahweh's. On them He has set the world." Yahweh is salvation. Yahweh breaks and make people. Yeah, even kings. And who's kings? Well, this is pretty much already a prophecy about Israel as well. He raises the poor from the dust and lifts the needy is a reference towards our awakening again. That's what He does. He makes us again remembering who we are. He seats them with princes and has them inherit the throne of honor, meaning that we're going to be reinstated as the way we were before, and even with a new language. For the foundation of the earth, and this is the part that flat earthers want to talk about. For the foundations of the earth are the Lord Yahweh's. On them He has set the world. Yahweh breaks and make people. Yeah, even kings, I write. Yeah, the whole earth is Yahweh's, and He created the world on it. Everything you see around you is the world. The world is called earth. Yahweh made the whole earth. The foundations of the earth is the core of the earth, and the magma and rock are from that very core, and on that He made the world. So you got the core, that's the inside, and this core also provides our magnetic field, which brings us also gravity. Without this core, earth does not have a gravity pull. It's entirely devoid from it. This is the whole reason why Mars doesn't have that much gravity, because the center, the core, is smaller. There is not as much iron and nickel in it than Earth's one. So Earth is perfect. And this, well, Mars is it's in the same Goldilocks zone, wherein you have habitable planets. Allegedly now, because Mars lost its complete atmosphere because of that very problem, because of the core being unstable. The foundations is literally the core, and then on top of it you got the crust, and on this crust the world is built. So trees, plants, and all that other stuff, all the things that you see. In Isaiah 11 verse 12 you can read the following: "He will raise a banner for the nations and gather the exiles of Israel. He will assemble the scattered people of Judah from the 4 quarters of the earth." Now again, this is again talking about the restoration of Israel, of the black man and Native American. and all who dwell on the earth, on the four corners of the earth, meaning all the earth, all the continents, actually, all the continents. So you can find us everywhere in each nation in a small amount, small among the heathen. 4 quarters of the earth does not refer towards anything related towards flat earth. The 4 corners or quarters of the earth are the 4 continents we as a species live: Africa, Asia, Europe, and America. We are spread over it. Yeah, as a minority, we are oppressed and spoiled evermore. But the Most High Yahweh will reinstate Israel back, because the Most High is king over all nations. But Israel is his elect. That's what I wrote here. He sits enthroned, and this is this is the one that they love. He sits enthroned above the circle of the earth, and its people are like grasshoppers. He stretches out the heavens like a canopy, and spreads them out like a tent to live in. Isaiah 40 verse 22. So, the Most High sits above the circle of the earth. A sphere, if you have a sphere, look at the sphere, like this ball, you know what I mean? If you turn it, it's all the same side, right? Okay, so this is how the Most High look at it. At each side of that ball is a circle. Each side of that ball is a circle. Okay, so no matter which perspective, which position you look at it, it will always be a circle. So a sphere is a circle on each side, if you look at it. For us, the atmosphere look like a canopy tent. So meaning that you see not the whole space outside, you know where it ends, like there is an horizon, the land itself that stops actually the rest. So it looks all like a tent. If you look at night and you see the stars and you look at the heavens, you see that we don't fully have a round surrounding. The earth itself blocks us from looking underneath us. You know what I mean? Meaning that what we see underneath us is just the ground. But if you look at it, it looks like a tent. This is now all from our perspective. If you see it, that it looks like a canopies, and the Most High spread it on us like that. But it's not referring to a flat earth. It's more referring towards that protection layer that the Most High Yahweh has put around us, so that we would have been more protected against anything that could harm the earth and our life on it. So this is what you need to understand. And your field of view is too limited to see beyond the horizon. So that's what I write to. So it looks like you're living on a flat plane with a dome, but in reality that is a deception, because the earth is a spheroid. So a spheroid, an oblate spheroid even, it's not even completely round, meaning that because of the spin, the earth is spinning, and pretty fast too, but it's so massive, it's so hard to see it. But it's noticeable. It becomes a bit flattened out. And also you can argue the mountains, that also makes the earth not completely round. That too. So the Most High is so great. We are nothing more than grasshoppers, and this is just referring to how small we are. We could say like ants, or it could have been saying ants, or even the sand of the sea, actually, to be honest, is a good reference of how the Most High Yahweh sees us people. Because we are as much as the sand of the sea. But we are nothing more than grasshoppers. He sees us. He sees us walking around. That's why, in the last video I said, don't think that he doesn't see you doing the things that he see, that you do. Like if you sin, that he sees that. So the Most High is so great that he sees everything. And it's gonna be like you looking upon a grasshopper, but it's him looking upon you. Now Job 26 verse 7, it says, he spreads out the northern skies over empty space. He suspends the earth over nothing. Again, flat earthers do not understand this scripture is saying that empty space and nothing in combination with sky means the universe itself, what you see, in the space itself. So what goes for north goes for west, south and east. So in each position of the planet that you are, does not matter, you will see pretty much empty space, like what you see. Nothing is everything actually too, because in the nothing the planet exists, okay, and the planet is something, so you call that the all, the the verse actually, to be honest. So universe, meaning that the verse is unified with nothing, the something is unified with the nothing, you know what I mean? That's universe, and universe also means spoken. The Most High Yahweh spoke everything in existence. So this is what you need to understand too. He marks out the horizon on the face of the waters for a boundary between light and darkness, is Job 26 verses 10 saying. So this is talking about the curvature, okay, the horizon, and the fact that ocean and sky are a boundary for light and darkness, meaning that the Most High Yahweh has showed you the difference between the waters beneath, dark, and the waters above, light. And the horizon on the face of the waters is the boundary in between. But also that the earth spins. That too. So these are things to take in consideration, because everything is actually going with science. But also the simple fact that we have day and night. If you look at a distance from planet Earth, you will see the separation of day and night, or light and darkness. So you cannot look beyond that horizon unless you move forward, but the horizon will move forward as well. May you move forward. This because you move forward. So Yahweh says the planet has a curvature, because if you would have, like the thing is, if you rise up, the horizon actually also gets bigger. You got more view over what you see. So the higher you go, the more you will see from the planet. You know what I mean? The more planet you will see. And eventually, if you're far enough, you might see that it is round. And I say might because the thing is that there are not a lot of us that will go so far. The only way that we succeeded was by means of robotic spaceships. I use that term loosely, actually, to be honest, because you can hardly call it a spaceship, actually. But here it is. These things were able to actually capture the planet as we have never seen it before. And it's amazing. So this is already to understand how good the Most High is, because of the very fact that He gave us a paradise as planet, and that we eventually were able to see it. So this is all like debunking, actually. I all debunk you, flat earthers, because it's not saying anything about flat earth. For He views the ends of the earth and sees everything under the heavens. You can read that in Job 28 verses 24. It should be clear. So He made the earth and all that lives and grows in it. He know it in and out. That's what He sees. So He views the ends of the earth and sees everything under the heavens. So He knows it all. The Most High is great and sees all. Nothing is hidden for Him. All we do is recorded. So that's what it is actually referring to. He unleashes His lightning beneath the whole heaven and sends it to the ends of the earth. Job 37 verses 3. So as this time and always, there are multiple thunderstorms active always because of the Most High. And that comes and goes to everywhere on earth. So the Most High Yahweh established a certain planet for us that has seasons and that has like also weather patterns. You will find rain, you will find wind, you will find lightning, you will hear thunder, you will hear these things, because the Most High Yahweh made it so that it would be like that, and it's not really just like a rocket science kind of thing here. Can you join Him in spreading out the skies, hard as a mirror of the cast bronze? Job 37 verses 18. So here's that question that I also told you. You do not understand the greatness of the Most High Yahweh. You can't join Him because you're not God. For you, the skies are as hard as a mirror of cast bronze. You cannot stretch the sky like Yahweh, God of Israel, can. Your capabilities are insufficient. And now I have to add also upon that the very fact that the universe, as we know it, and as the theory goes, is actually expanding. So stretching the earth, you cannot join Him in that. The Most High Yahweh is expanding that universe. If it expands the way it is, like because of the Big Bang, when He spokes it, He says He spokes everything in existence, and now you got this complete universe going on and still expands. And this is all the Most High. You cannot even fathom how the Most High works because of it. You cannot fathom how He is expanding it. You know, like, this is all like a science that we could discover, and it's already kind of discovered. But the problem is that science and scriptures are super separated, because science does not completely believe in what scriptures say, and I think because they don't understand what it's saying. So you cannot do the same thing as the Most High Yahweh. You cannot spread out the skies, because it is as hard as mirror of cast bronze for you. Again, the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all the kingdoms of the world and their splendor. Matthew 4 verse 8. Again, the devil is an angel, meaning it has powers beyond our capabilities. Satan can do this, you can't. Your perception is too shallow to understand the power Yahweh gave Satan to test people. Angels can go beyond the horizon of horizons, because they are not from this world, and they are not weak like human species are. Now, I wrote this, but the thing is, this still doesn't tell you how the earth is flat. This is just a really tricky thing, this only thing, because you can take this so quickly out of context, this one. It's quite annoying that they would even attempt to it, because the thing is that the devil most of the time is the white man. That's who we call the devil. So in this case, the devil is a spirit. So a spirit, a devilish spirit, actually a demon, you know, so a demon, you know, came to Yahusha, you know, and showed him all the kingdoms. So this applies actually to the very fact that I deal with this as if this is a spirit. Spirits introduce evil. They could whisper things in your ear, so you know what I mean. It's your conscience actually that speaks to you. It's your conscience. It's not like that you hear whisper in your ear. No, in your head you would hear probably things. The heart is deceitful above all else. This is what it means. The brain is like an antenna. I was there when he set the heavens in place. It reads in Proverbs 8 verse 27. When he marked out the horizon on the face on the deep. So this is again talking about the curvature, which starts from with the horizon, not from, but with the horizon. The face of the deep means sea or ocean or a body of water. That's what it means. When the earth and all its people quake, it is I who hold its pillars firm. So when earthquakes happen, Yahweh holds the earth together, so the earth doesn't crumble. Do that when you feel terror. You can rely on Yahweh that He gave you peace. Pillars in that case means emotions. The scriptures say to put troubles before Yahweh, God of Israel, and that He will guide you. But above all, this is referring to gravity. Okay? This is also referring to gravity. When the earth and all its people quake, it is I who hold its pillar firm. So gravity keeps the earth actually all together, despite the fact that it shakes. This is what it's talking about. So for the other one, the curvature of the horizon, you know, like the horizon is the proof of the curvature, because you cannot see beyond that. That's your field of view. Literally, the horizon is that, you know. And the pillars are referring to either motion or to gravity. That's what it's referring to. The Lord Yahweh reigns. He is robed in majesty. The Lord Yahweh is robed in majesty and armed with strength. Indeed, the world is established, firm and secure. This doesn't say anything about flat earth either. The Most High is the absolute ruler. He is true royalty, and He is a strong ruler. The earth exists, and it will exist for certain. He made earth so that life could live on earth without any danger. And think about radiation from the sun, all these things. So this is actually referring to the atmosphere of planet Earth. The atmosphere is that element on planet Earth that actually also protects us. And not only the atmosphere, there are layers on top of that also protect us. You know, like, I'm not sure how to call it, but, you know, like, you got all kinds of layers. And this is actually protecting us against the sun. You know, and against solar storms. You know. So the Most High Yahweh says actually that He is the one that secured you, you know, because of this. So this is already how the Most High Yahweh is protecting us. Like the sheer chaoticity of the universe is gonna destroy us completely if this atmosphere wasn't there. And Mars is that example of it. That's what's gonna happen with our planet if we wouldn't have an atmosphere. So you understand that. He set the earth on its foundations. It can never be moved. Again, start worshipping Yahweh, because you are not able to move earth. Earth will remain in the universe until Yahweh decides that the earth shouldn't. What the Most High established cannot be undone, but by Him alone. Okay, so, and its foundations, meaning again the core, the core and everything that, like, the crust on it, and it's moving because the Most High Yahweh moved it. It's not moving because we had any, take in it or so. Like, that's not what's happening. But he can. So even for a flat Earth, he did. And this might also confirm tectonic plates. Like, it's not this would still be the same thing as for a flat Earth. We cannot do the things that he actually established. So if there would have been a flat Earth, everything would go to the center. But he established that like that. So I would say the same. For people who would say that, oh, the Earth is round, so, but the Earth is round, and I'm just saying that this is the core foundations. This is the core. After this, I saw 4 angels standing at the 4 corners of the earth, holding back the 4 winds of the earth to prevent any wind from blowing on the land or on the sea or any tree. Revelation 7 verse 1. So again, the 4 corners of the earth are the 4 actually these are the 4 wind directions, and it also points towards the 4 continents where we are enslaved, and you rule Africa, Asia, Europe, and America. The 4 winds, and if they do so as written in the scripture, it means that it will be very hot and dry days, and in those days, because the days of the Most High Yahweh are dark and terrible, and none should rejoice, because that day Yahweh will set straight what was tipped over. He will judge all nations of the earth. And though we sometimes have windless, sunny, and dry days, you just need to understand that the earth is not flat according to scriptures, but merely taken out of context by people who don't even understand basic science. And these are the 15 scriptures that they would use, but it's not gonna happen that they actually have, understanding of what it says. So, like, the thing is that everything is conjunction in what you already know with science. The fact that you have dry days, the fact that you, see, that canopy, the fact that you, see the horizon, all these things, the curvature, all these things is established, So the thing is that, like, it's all established, So this is just not in, dispute. Because the scriptures are with science. They're not against science. Everybody who believes that, scriptures are against science are idiots. And guess what? Flat earthers, they reject science. So how would they claim this? Like, that would make everything that God created unscientific. But the Most High Yahweh is the science itself, and I have been always I always was voted for that, actually, to be honest, for that statement. Always voted for that statement, that the Most High Yahweh literally, is the science itself, and we just merely just students of it. We just scratch the surface of what we understand. Okay? So this is what you need to understand. And this is gonna be the video.